whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, a 24-year-old Charlotte County, Florida man attacked a 79-year-old man on a golf course.
Oh my, what the hell?
Yeah, apparently it was all over slow play.
Aww.
That is insane. The 79-year-old employee of the golf course approached the suspect and asked if he could speed up his play because he was holding up others. The man then got out of his golf cart and punched the 79-year-old employee, knocking him to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Another employee came to the victim's defense and knocked the attacker over. Police then arrested both men and charged them both with battery. But, I mean, come on. You're responding to somebody telling you to pick it up a bit by punching them?
Wow,
that's crazy.
That is insane.
Didn't know golf was so violent.
There is a lot of attacks on golf courses. I think that's about the 5th story we've had this last year.
Is it because there's just too much time to think and everyone's drinking?
It's all random. There was that one guy that was just there, and that one dude was flipping out. Remember that? And he attacked him and killed him on the course.
That was
Took him out in the water and
That
drowned
was
him.
horrible.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is that? That's just random South Florida goofiness. So, yeah, I don't know what that was all about. A guy in Missouri got arrested after a high-speed chase with police. They say that he told them he was testing out his cousin's theory that cops won't chase you if you drive over 100 miles an hour.
And they wouldn't stop chasing him.
Yeah.
Weird.
Guess he's incorrect.
There's some states, they don't have that law. Where, you know how we've talked about if someone's going too fast, the police think it's too dangerous? There's some states they do not. They go, we don't care, we're going to find you.
Yeah, I guess so. That he found out the hard way. And
You never know, too, because, like, from town to town, they could have a different policy.
Yeah,
chase or not chase.
You're right, probably
And-
so.
And then they could change it, too. So maybe on the day that you go to drive that fast, they could decide they're going to pull everybody over.
A guy wanted for drug trafficking got into a police chase that ended in a yard with a fake security system sign that said, protected by F around and find out. Back to Chicago, the woman then, for whatever reason, took off her clothes and pooped on her seat as the plane landed.
It's a move.
I'd rather people just applaud, but, I guess
Yeah.
however you want to celebrate a safe landing. Police were called to Chicago's Midway Airport after the incident, but it is not known what happened to the passenger or if she was arrested. The plane was taken out of service to be cleaned.
Did she make a spectacle out of it? Where she kind of dropped trowel and went for
I
it?
imagine if somebody's got their pants down, they're pooping on their seat, a lot of people probably notice.
It's got to be drinking, right?
It's got to be. Or taking some goofballs.
Yeah, Southwest is trying to call the rest of the passengers personally to apologize, but that is rough, huh?
Yeah.
An accused drug dealer in East Texas is facing charges after he ran an Easter promo where he hid weed in plastic eggs and gave customers hints on where to find them.
Now that's an egg hunt.
You can't do that.
Cops found out about it after he posted photos of the eggs on Facebook. A guy and his granddaughter found one of them.
Oh, no. See, that's why you can't do it.
Maybe just do it in your own backyard and don't get people involved.
Yeah. There's a doctor in Scotland who secretly recorded coworkers naked. He claimed in court that he did it because he has small junk and was just wanting to compare and contrast with other guys to see what they're packing. That was his excuse in court.
He's a weirdo.
Didn't work. A woman in China claims that she got oral herpes from holding a karaoke mic too close to her mouth.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Seems like a likely excuse. I don't know. Can you get herpes from a karaoke mic?
It's a great question, and I never want to do karaoke ever again if that's the case.
I think you could because you can get it from a drinking glass. And if you touch the mic to your mouth, you could.
But how long does that stay active? Let's say you have a lip sore and you drink a glass. How long is it infected?
I don't know.
Is it hours? I thought, if it hits the air, is it?
No, I don't think when it hits the air, it does not kill it.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 3 days later, if you didn't wash that glass, does it still have herpes potential?
Great question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If anybody knows, you can let us know here at the KVJ show.
It does sound like a convenient excuse, though. Like the one guy I played baseball with. Oh, I got crabs from a toilet seat. Like, bro, we saw you. You were cheating on your girlfriend. You were at the club.
Yeah. Well, this would leave me conflicted. You know what? I love margaritas, but I hate snakes. And this woman in Virginia says she's traumatized after she found a baby snake in her margarita at a Mexican restaurant.
What the hell happened?
I leaned in to take a sip and I noticed that something hit me on the forehead, and I looked at my husband like, what was that? And when I turned around, I saw the snake in my margarita. And I just jumped away from the bar at that point. It was moving, it started wrapping around my straw. They grabbed a stick trying to get it, and I was just like, please don't let it go in my purse. Another man that was having dinner on the other side of the bar came and he grabbed it and took it out. I left shaking like I was traumatized.
Wow. Okay. That would get me as well. They think it came in through an air conditioner and then fell from the ceiling, bounced off her forehead, landed right in her drink.
Wow.
Hell no.
Yeah, they comped her meal, but she says she is not going back.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. If you were that upset by the snake, you don't need to get that free meal.
In Astoria, New York, a turkey named after the Queens neighborhood has been loose, running throughout New York City for the last 2 weeks.
A wild turkey?
A wild turkey on the loose in the Big Apple. Apparently, the turkey's been spotted in several places, most recently roaming Park Avenue. Well, my.
He's a fancy little turkey.
Yeah, they say mating season is underway, and many are rooting for her to find a mate. We'll see.
Her name is Astoria. She's named after the neighborhood she was first spotted in. But now she's flown the coop, flying over the East River, and has landed here in Manhattan. There have been Astoria sightings all over the city. She even went to Starbucks for a coffee fix.
On Sunday, she showed up in Central Park.
Get him, Allison. Tell that truck to stop.
Today, I helped her cross the street so she wouldn't get hit by cars on New York's swanky Park Avenue. Here we go. Oh.
This is mating season, so we think that the motivation for her to wander is to seek a mate.
Okay.
She's going to have a tough time in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Not too many roaming wild turkeys.
Yeah, she's probably like, gosh, where are all the dudes at? Yeah, it's got to be rough. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but apparently you can go through Starbucks and you can get yourself a little pup cup if you've got a dog that is with you.
I love that. I love when the dogs get so excited for the pup cup.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what is in a pup cup if you go to Starbucks. But there was a girl that I guess she does not have a dog, but she has got a pet chicken. And so she went through to test to see if they would give her a cluck cup. And apparently it did work. She got served, and it became a nice viral TikTok video.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ show.